Do you guys like my wreath?
Hello and good morning. We kind of have to boogie a little bit. Oh, today. This is the Batiste dry shampoo. You can get it at Target, Walmart, CVS, whatever. It is not my favorite dry shampoo. My favorite dry shampoo is the Amika dry shampoo. But I'm out of it, and that was in my basement, and I'm just trying to use the things in my house before I go and buy new stuff. And also, the Sephora sale is soon, I guess, or a Sephora sale, because I got like an email about it or something. I don't know. But usually when there's a Sephora sale, like the Sephora's like big sale in like April or something, I usually buy like 6 dry shampoos, and I actually just ran out of the last one October, because I know I just had to go get another one, but they lasted me a really long time, and then they're on sale. They're like 20% off because I'm a Rogue member or whatever. So I usually just like stock up on the dry shampoo because I know I'm going to use it, and I might as well get it at a discount because I'm going to buy it anyway throughout the year. Let's see how fast we can get this little refresh done. I got my little spray bottle. Also, I kind of want to cut my bangs a little bit. Let it be known my hairdresser knows that I do this. She just cut some when I went, but I think I want more, but I can't really tell. Maybe I'll wait till they're a little bit dry, and then we'll do that. I want these guys maybe a little shorter. Or maybe I am just not styling them right. Because right now they look really good. Should I not put them in a roller? Perfect, great. This is what I want all day, every day. Why don't you do that? Now I'm afraid to touch them. This is perfect. Great job, guys. I don't have time to be messing around with this, actually. Well, I'm gonna do it. Nice. The thing is, I could probably care a little bit more. I mean, I care about my hair. I love my hair. But it'll grow. My hair grows so fast that I'm not like super worried about this. That might have been a little too many, but kind of cute. Remind me on the Sephora sale to also buy hairspray. Now, let's see how fast we can do this. I was looking up people's tutorials with the round brush, like this, because I was like, I could do a touch-up with that, but I feel like doing a touch-up or like really using that for the first time when I've only ever used it for my bangs is like not the time when I'm in a rush. I'm gonna see if this will go in 3. This feels like a really big section, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. I saw my favorite comment about Dysons is somebody was like, you don't tell the Dyson how big of a section you want, it tells you. The one thing I have noticed is you gotta like, your hair has to be like this, like tight, straight, otherwise you're gonna get those pieces that are like, hold on. And now that looks completely different than the other side. I'm losing my mind. Why does this side look so different? Somebody tell me why they look different. I feel like I did the same thing on both sides. Maybe I didn't. Maybe you're like, no, Courtney, you did 2 completely different things. Tell me. Think we can do it in 2? Oh my god. Did you just see that drool? No, you didn't. I've decided that I want to embark on a sourdough journey. Oh my god, did you guys see that drool? Because it is here and then it went, what? Am I okay? Yeah, so I want to embark on a sourdough journey. I am technically gluten-free. I don't have celiac, but I don't always abide by that, and I probably should. And I realize sourdough has gluten, but I just feel like if I have more control over the ingredients that I'm eating, especially in baked goods, I might feel better. I'm also just worried that you have to like treat it like your child for the first couple days. A girl at the place where I get my hair done, she does her own sourdough. She was like, yeah, I didn't use somebody's starter. She made her own starter, which I didn't know you could do. I thought you just always had to have somebody else's. She was like, yeah, if you started now, you'd have to wait like 3 weeks. I was like, you're telling me that if I started sourdough now, like from scratch, my own starter, I couldn't have baked goods till Christmas? And she was like, yeah, kinda. That's crazy. Those look similar, so that's good. At least like my front pieces will look the same. Okay, we gotta like boogie with the makeup. Okay. Also, I'm trying to treat YouTube like a separate entity, and you're like, yeah, because it is. But like, I'm trying to assume that not everyone that watches me here watches me on other platforms. So the other day on TikTok, I did like a get to know me, get ready with me. So let's do that right now in case you either didn't see it or you're not following me on there and you're just on here. I'm Courtney. Hi. A lot of times you'll hear me say Courtney Lane because that's my middle name and I'm in the South. And we all know how middle names go in the South. Like Tammy Jo and Mary Sue. Oh, of course when I want to do this, the battery on my camera is gonna die. I did order new batteries. We'll have to save this for another time. Okay, I charged a little bit while I was fixing breakfast and getting things ready. So, sorry, we'll do a get to know me soon, tomorrow. And maybe the batteries come today. Or I'll charge it overnight. I'll be more responsible. Just a gym girl going to work. 2 backpacks, electrolytes that I've been drinking in the morning, water, ugh, my lunch, my iced coffee, phone, breakfast. Let's do it. One of my best guy friends from literally middle school, he was actually my first kiss. I love this man. Also, before you guys get weird, he's married. We love his wife. I actually went to preschool with his wife, and then we like went to separate school systems, and they found each other later in life. And I was like, I know her. I loved her when I was 5. Still love her. They have a baby girl. They have another baby girl on the way. Anyways, he goes to the same gym as my parents, and he just texted me and said, is there anything more heartwarming than me and Tim, my dad, me and Tim getting a pump together side by side this morning? No, buddy. I love that. On the drive to work, I'm sitting here finishing my breakfast. I stressed myself the heck out. I should not have, but it's not really something you can control. Well, you can, but do you ever think of all the little things you need to get done? And there's so many little things that in your mind, it becomes a giant thing, and then you get paralyzed and you can't do any of it. Yeah. We need to avoid that happening because I have to get these things done. So when I walk into work, I'm gonna make a list so I can see it all written out, and then I can check things off. And you know how I keep telling you guys I'm not built for social media? On the video I posted of me meal prepping these overnight oats, there are chia seeds in here. Those are good for fiber. And this guy commented on it. It's not just some guy, it's a guy that I don't know him, but I know his username. Like, if you troll people often, I guarantee you those people know. Like, I can rattle off probably close to 20 usernames that I consistently recognize on my videos. Whether they are like my bestie gals, and I'm like there are some girls who faithfully, I know that they're gonna comment on videos hyping me up, and or if I like ask a question, if I'm like, what do you guys think, they're there and I know it, and I love that. But I also know there's like, I could probably rattle off like 4 or 5 guys who are like rude, creepy, or they always comment on my stuff with like heart emojis or weird things. Anyway, so this guy, he responds to like almost all of my Instagram stories, and I never answer him, and men are the worst, you know what I mean? He commented on the meal prep video of these, and he was like, don't the chia seeds get weird after a couple days because they're just sitting there? And chia seeds, if you buy them in a bag, they're like hard, but you're supposed to put them in water, or they'll be in yogurt and they'll expand and they'll get kind of jelly. I don't think you can taste them in this. Like chia seed pudding grosses me out. Because it's just milk and chia seeds, and that's gross. I don't feel like you can taste them in this. Plus, I've made these a ton. And so I made 5 days worth. 5 days of breakfasts for work. And so he was like, don't the chia seeds get weird after a couple days? Because they like expand and get squishy or whatever. So I responded. And I said, yeah, I actually just made 5 bowls to throw 3 out. Like dripping with sarcasm, because why would I do that? That's wasteful. And also, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't make things I don't like. But also, I don't know, if I, like in my head, I'm like, okay, if I thought they did get jelly, then I would probably only make 2 days at a time. Or, you know what I mean? So I responded and I said, yeah, no, I made 5 just to throw 3 out. Obviously very sarcastic. And some sweet gal replied to my comment and said, finally, somebody tells the truth. I was like, I was being sarcastic. I wasn't. I don't actually make 5 to throw 3 out. That's so wasteful, and I like them. I don't know, but that poor girl, it made me feel kind of bad. And she was like, finally, someone's honest. And I was like, sorry. And we actually can't be lazy tonight. We can't come back from walking Nolly and be like, no, I'm just gonna sit like I did last night. We gotta get things done. Let's go to work. Okay, I've officially decided that today is my rest day. It's not that I had a bad day. It wasn't a great day. First of all, let me turn my car on, get warm, oh my god. I should not have said, like, oh, this project might be over during Vlogmas, because I jinxed it, which, this just always happens. If you've ever worked in a corporate setting, you just don't have control. And it's not that I even like control. Like, I very much am a go with the flow. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, life will be okay kind of gal. But I think the fact that this contract was originally supposed to end before Thanksgiving, but in like October or September, no, probably September, I knew that that wasn't happening. And like, I had heard that information. I had heard that they might need me until February, and I was like, oh my god. But then I heard that, well, actually they might only need you until December. And I was like, okay, I can do that. And then I was told I probably shouldn't have cut these this morning, but anyways. And then I was told that I only had enough hours to last me until tomorrow on this project. And I was like, I can make it to December. Like, I got this. Well, then I got told yesterday that they might need me till the end of January. And I've said this before, I like my job. I like what I do. But I think it's I have 2 schools of thought, so hear me out. One is the very selfish, I don't want to do it. Like, I have told my boss and other important people that the culture of this contract is just really hard to like come into. It's not the work. And night shift, like, sometimes it sucks, but then like on the other hand, if I'm night shift, then I'm at my house during the day and I can do stuff around the house. You know, like, there are pros and cons, and like that doesn't really bother me. I mean, it's not fun in the moment, but then like sometimes I'll just like get a Friday off because we like did so much. Like, that part's fine. The work doesn't bother me. Going into the office doesn't even really bother me. I like being remote when I can be, but going into the office doesn't even really bother me either. But it's just like, it's a really tough culture, and that's what makes it hard. So that's my complaining piece, is like, the selfish part of me is like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, it is tearing me down. Like, every time I pull into the parking lot, my butthole just gets really tight, and I'm like, oh, like, it's like all my walls go up, and I just like prepare for the worst. I actually had a conversation with a pretty important person at this. Oh, it's my sister. Hello. Say hi to YouTube.
You look hi to YouTube. Hi YouTube. I just did a workout off our new app and I'm dead.
Love that lady. That's my oldest sister. I'm the youngest of 3. That's my oldest sister. But anyways, what I was saying was, the part of me that wants to complain. Oh, that's what I was telling you. I talked to somebody at I drove to Target while I was on the phone with her. I talked to somebody who works there, and he was telling me that he also, well, he thinks that the culture isn't great, but he was like, you should have been here, you know, even 5 years ago, it was worse. And I was like, I cannot imagine it being worse. And he's like, I would say he's early 40s. Yeah. Has 2 girls. Like, he has 2 girls, and me and him talk about his girls, and he'll like have stories. I'll be like, well, me and my sisters, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, he's like some manager of, so I don't know, their positions are kind of confusing, but he was like, yeah, when I first started this job, I would come home and I was just like, had my guard up, was really like harsh. And he was like, my wife called me out on it because I was really harsh to our kids. And he was like, I had to stop and make sure that I didn't bring work home. Like, work me wasn't dad me. And I was like talking to him, and I was like, granted, I don't have children. And I was like, but I feel like I am not the real me in this building. Like, in this building, I feel like I have to be more harsh, or like a little more curt, more direct. Like, I don't like who I am in that building, and that starts to wear on me. Like, I don't want to be seen as this like hard-headed woman on our team, blah, blah, blah. But like, if I'm not like that, things don't get done, or I get talked over, or like, anyways, I'm not gonna get on my soapbox about that. So that's just another reason why I have been looking forward to this ending. So the manager I talked to yesterday at my company was saying that it might be extended, but she was like, let me talk to our director, who's her boss. She's like, let me talk to our director, and I'll let you know like what she wants to decide, because it's technically up to us. Like, my company can say no, like, we're not, it doesn't, even though you want to extend it, we have other things to do, sorry about you. Like, we don't have to extend. She was like, I'll let you know what she says. And I was like, okay. Well, the director ended up putting time on my calendar. I messaged her, and the director, and I said, hey, can I talk to you? And she ended up putting a meeting on my calendar for today. And I was talking to her, and I said, oh, the other school of thought, which is, I told the director this. I was like, the reality is, this is my job, and this is what our company does. And since we are contractors, anytime there is quote unquote billable work, that's a great thing. That means that is somebody else paying us instead of it coming out of the company's reserves, right? So we put a lot of emphasis on billable work because we don't want to just drain the company's bank account. We want to have clients, right? That makes sense. So I told her, I was like, I understand the business side. The business side is that it is very beneficial if I continue the contract and go with the extension, which would be to the end of January, because business is business. Like, that's what a job is. Like, you know, we have to have clients to grow the business, and it is worth it to have billable work and do these things. So I get that. And so I told her, and I'll do it if that's what's needed of me. Like, absolutely. And she knows that I am very rarely saying no. I almost never say no. I don't think I have ever said no. Anytime they've asked me to do anything, I'm like, yeah, for sure. Because I like my company. And it's like, this is my job. If that's something you need me to do, yeah, I'll do it. Like, you know? And she was like, I just want to hear what you have to say. And I was like, I want you to know that I understand the fiscal responsibility that comes with being part of a consulting company. I was really glad I talked to her, because it's nice to know that your boss, she's my boss's boss, but your boss has your back. That was how my day went, and it just kind of feels draining, and it's also really gross outside. It's raining, so I'm gonna get out of this car. That was my day, so there was that. But on top of that, oh my goodness, on top of that, my company is doing an angel tree kid, so I'm at Target to get, I think I said I would get him pants and a shirt. I think we have like an 18-month-old kid. So I need to get that because the girl who's running all this and doing it for our team is turning it in this weekend. On the paper it says the needs are a coat and pants. So I got him this truck coat. It was genuinely the only boys coat. All the coats in the toddler section were for little girls. I say that because they were like sparkly and shiny and stuff. So then, but these were on sale. This little sweater and this little sweatshirt has a little hood. Those were on sale. And then I got him a pair of joggers and then little jeans. Toddler jeans are hilarious. So I'm gonna get him those things. Oh, it's a princess in her jingle jammies. And she matches the pillow. So last year on my birthday, I asked for new plates and bowls because what is being an adult if not asking for practical items? However, I knew another house was on the horizon, so I was like, which ended up being the duplex, but I chose not to unpack these because I didn't know it was going to be a duplex. The original plan was to like move into the new house and rent this one, like fully always. That ended up not happening because it was the duplex. The duplex was not, a duplex wasn't actually the goal, but then it was on the market and it happened. And then, so I never opened these because I was like, oh, I'll just open them in the new house, but I didn't take these to the duplex. And then I used I have plastic plates and bowls for Airbnb guests, and I've just been using those. So we're gonna break these out because why are we waiting for special occasions to use, well, not only the things I asked for, but these have just been in the basement. So my flatware, like my silverware, is black. So I really wanted like plate bowls, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I love these. I think, I'm almost positive they're from Amazon. I'll make sure they're in my storefront or something. Oh my god! And then I think I asked for plates that I already have. I just needed more of them. So these are just little saucer things. Appetizer plates, if you will. And then these are my plates. I just asked for more of them. Big bowls. I did take a nap when I got home. Nolly was extra snuggly. But then I did laundry, I put things away, and now we're making dinner. So last Costco run, not the one yesterday or 2 days ago, a little bit ago, there was soup involved. So it was just loaded potato soup, but zhuzhed it up, added 5 ounces of chicken because I needed some more protein for the day, and then added broccoli. So you can still have soup. You just gotta dress it up a little bit. Loaded potato soup, extra chicken, extra broccoli, chocolate milk, dinner. Also, one of my Black Friday orders came. I have been wanting to get workout clothes from Crop Shop Boutique, and they had this giant sale. These beautiful blue leggings that match this really cute sports bra. This is the back. A black bandeau, a maroon bandeau. I have leggings that will match this, so that works out. This white sports bra for back day, obviously. This sports bra that is like the blue and green one, but it's black and white and it's got thicker straps. I thought this was super cute. Oh, this is a long sleeve top. I don't know if I'll like it, honestly, but it was on sale. I want to try it so I can return it if I don't. I usually get really hot when I work out. That would be for like the gym, not CrossFit. And a sweatshirt. Just a gray hoodie. I think that was actually the only Black Friday order I had. Other than I bought gifts for family Christmas. Alright, I have showered. I'm making my magnesium. I just posted one of the 2 videos from last month. So it'll be like a double video day. Go me. I'll try to get the one from when I went to First Form, get that one edited and up hopefully by Friday, and then I'll just be like all caught up. In the spring I did 75 hard, and during 75 hard you have to read every day, and I loved it. So I was reading every night before bed, and I was trying to get back into it, like, because I got really busy, and then I was like, I'm so tired, so I wasn't reading before bed. And I had just like started doing it again, and then Vlogmas happened, and now I am editing before bed. So I'm sure that does wonders for my brain and my eyeballs to be looking at blue light right before I go to sleep. Also, magnesium I'm currently going through is the peach ring. I think my favorite flavor is the wild berry, but it's a 90-day serving. So, my guy, you gotta get through it. So, I've tried the peach ring, the kiwi strawberry, and the wild berry, and I think the wild berry is my favorite. Okay, another day down. Vlogmas day 4. Love you guys. Smell you later.